Head Start is a successful program, but we have to have a number of programs so that parents can have a choice, and so that we have programs that zero in on the various needs of children. For this reason, within the rubric of the Head Start effort, we will mount a program this summer which we'll call Health Start, because there is a shortfall in this nation in respect to the health of especially poor children. The Health Start program will be a program that will have two important features. One, the diagnosis and treatment of children, poor children, and secondly, it will be directed at the health training of children, their parents, and staff people who work with children. That's one new direction that is already...
Let me interrupt and ask, why is Health Start important?
Well, Health Start is important because the poor children of this nation simply are not getting the health care that they need. In fact, many children in this nation are not getting the health care they need. Dr. Weil, in testimony before the Kennedy Committee, recently reported that 2/3 of the children of this nation are not getting adequate health care. This becomes an extremely serious problem among the poor. A great deal of the shortcomings of poor children in school settings has little to do with their intellectual capacity and a great deal to do with their health and nutritional status. You cannot teach a sick child very well. You cannot teach a hungry child. So that I think that it's terribly important that if we really wish these children to optimize their development, that very, very basic need is health and nutrition. And we have to meet this need before any of the other needs that we talk about can even become meetable.
And the second direction?
Well, the second direction that we want to move in, and this has not yet been announced formally, but will be announced soon in Washington, is a Home Start program. And what I mean by a Home Start program is a program in which trainers actually go to the home and work with the mother. They don't go to the home and train the child for the mother. They actually work with the mother and help her in the rearing of her own children. There are a number of these experimental projects around the country, and they look very, very successful. In fact, evidence is beginning to accumulate that that if you really wish to impact, have an effect on the child, the optimal way of doing this is not by some magic 3-hour program or some new gimmick or other, but actually have a parent who is adept at rearing and interacting with their own children, and I think we should move in that direction. Another reason that I think we should move in this direction is that we are beginning to develop a number of social institutions in this country that we euphemistically say supplement the family. Well, my view would be that, gee, if you supplement the family with 8 hours of daycare, you supplement the family with another hour of Sesame Street, you supplement the family with something else, you haven't supplemented the family, you've supplanted the family. And that I think it's very important that we develop institutions in this country that strengthen family life, as well as institutions around the family that can actually replace the family. Now again, I don't think it's the role of Washington to dictate what a parent should have for the child. What I'm saying is that we should mount a whole variety of these kinds of programs in the child development area and allow a mother a choice about the kind of program that she finds conducive to her own family.